Yeah, welcome back. Just had a slight internet problem there, and here we go. Others will remain to keep watch over our domain. You needn't worry on our account. Never before have I travelled with mortals. Ah, such fun this will be. We abided the gods' selections, but why do you suppose the two of us were grouped together? Why, because you make the most intriguing pair, the gods-felling hero and the world-faring explorer. I shall relish the chance to learn about both of you. Now then, the others have already set forth, so let us do the same. Aside from my own mark, I believe we'll find those of Thalic and Helone in Mordona and Cortus. Look, look! Oh my, what an adorable creature! Delighted to meet you, little one. It seems to want to join us too. What unusual company this has become. The gods truly know no inhibition. Forgive me, Elita. I couldn't have anticipated this turn of events. Of all the self-indulgent things. Menfina is winsome, is she not? We all think of her as her youngest sister. Menfina is fairly bouncing up and down in her eagerness to set forth. Well, what are we waiting for? Let us seek out the marks at once. Yes, yes. No need to be so hasty. Shall we then, Elita? The nearest mark is Thalix, just outside Mordona. If memory serves, it overlooks the lake at a place called Rathifrost. I don't think it did them in order. Where is my encyclopedia Eorzea? Right. Here we go. So, in the first one, we fought Bergerot, the Builder, Ralgar, the Destroyer, Azemia, the Warden, and Nald and Thal, the Traders. In the second one, we fought Nofika, the matron, we fought Alphic, the keeper, and Naimia the spinner. Then we fought Haloni the Fury, and then Manfina the Lover. So we've not yet fought Thalic the Scholar, Lyman the Navigator, or Oshion the Wanderer. Right, so that's 3 that we have not fought yet. This is very interesting because it skipped the Scholar. Went straight to the Spinner. Interesting, interesting. So, in terms of relationships, Valgar is the father of Bergerot and Haloni. So, father of Bergerot and father of Haloni. Thalic is the father of Lymian. Lymian, there we go, father of Lymian, and the teacher of Bergerot, so he taught Bergerot. Oshion and Nalthal are both brothers. So Lymian and Nofika are sisters. And they would both be the daughters of Thalic, the Scholar. Fina is the lover of Ocean. And the sister of Azima. Azima is the daughter of Athik. The father of Azimia and Nufina, and elder brother to Naimia. Naimia is the spinner. She's the younger sister of Athik and the master of Ralgar. Ralgar being the destroyer. Eleni is the daughter of Ralgar the Destroyer, and a rival of Nufika. Nufika is Matrix, a rival of her. I think that's all the relationships. Nufika is the daughter of Azima. And the younger sister of Lymian. I guess that's just about everyone, isn't it? Yeah, that's all the relationships of the gods, at least, anyway. Yes, there's a lot of stuff in the Encyclopedia Eorzea about the creation and how everything came to be. As my character studies, I study too. Sorry about the delay there. I continue on with my story. Do you like travelling, Elita? I adore it, and not simply for its own sake. It's an important way to perform one of our foremost duties, you see, peering into the hearts of mortals. This is indeed the place. Now then, we're to hold out an instrument to the stone. Would you care to do the honours here, Elita? Go, Tombstone! The instrument vibrates rapidly. "'Tis done. The information held in the stone has been etched. As Isaac said, these stones are eternal. No matter their shape or location, their nature is unchanging. Together with the monument in the Umphalas, they have remained the same since time immemorial. 'Twas the love that men bore for us, and we for the star, that compelled us to create the monuments in the stones. And though men do not know the truth of the stones, they offer them prayer. This act is a manifestation of your bond with us, while the stones are a manifestation of our bond with the star. And so, by praying to the stones, you effectively cultivate a bond between yourselves and us, and the star. Delightful, is it not?" Though we appreciate your eagerness to talk, perhaps we should save some conversation for the designations to come. If we linger too long in one place, we are liable to be late to reconvene with the others. Then let us make for the central highlands of Corthus. Within the Fury's gaze, my own mark awakes. Maybe the monkey's the wanderer. In this land where mankind's faith in me is strong, I cannot help but feel uplifted. There is nothing like taking the road with agreeable company. Do you not agree? Ook! Ook! The baby Oppo shivers uncontrollably in the cold. Oh, poor little thing. There it is, the mark of the Fury. It wouldn't do to burden you constantly. I shall extract the information this time. Looking back, you've grown so noticeably more imposing this past millennium. There are more statues in the heaven of ice. Oh, but an idea occurs to me, Elita. This time I want you to share what you know about the worship of Halone. I dare say it will be interesting to hear what mankind thinks of her from your perspective. You often hear Halone's name invoked in battle. Ah, yes. Ever did I feel the people's fervent desire to be strong, that they might protect that which they hold dear. Oh, how very fascinating. 'Tis a fine thing indeed to hear directly from mortals. Still, as much as Halone loves her children, it troubled her to see them at war with the dragons, to see those who share the stars spill each other's blood. As you should well know, Minfina, it is not our place to judge the faith of mortals. Even when we lend them our aid, we must refrain from interfering in their affairs. Lest there be any doubt, mankind's faith in us is mankind's alone. By your prayers, our forms are become that which they need to be. Apologies for the wait. Acquired the information, have you? Excellent. Let us proceed to the next mark, mine. As I recall, it lies near the Steel Vigil, by the cliff west of the entrance. Follow me. Where's the others gone? Anna, aren't we quick? My mark lies just ahead. Let's wait for the others and then continue together. Oh, look, someone's praying. Hehe, how delightful to see one of my faithful children. Oh, benevolent goddess, grant me deliverance, I beseech you. Save my soul. You're the one I was hunting down, who was hunting down the lambs of Dalamod. I knew it. I knew you wouldn't stop till you dealt with every last one of us. And now you've come for me. Ah, to think that this is her will. The lambs of Dalamod. They are the cult that appeared prior to the seventh umbral calamity, are they not? In the name of their faith, they abducted and sacrificed innocent souls, and did not fear death. I've committed no crimes, I swear it. Menfina as my witness. In the beginning, we simply prayed to the twin moons, for Dalamud to one day shepherd our souls to the bosom of his mistress. But it all changed when Dalamud began turning red. More and more of us began believing that he was our saviour, that we must prove our loyalty with our lives, else we would suffer eternal damnation. So that's how your group took it on its fanatical ways and came to be branded as a dangerous cult. And at some point, I assume you were tasked with hunting them down. I used to be a merchant in Ulda, but timid as I am, I struggled to survive in that cutthroat world. That's why I turned to Menfina. I wanted to bask in her gentle acceptance, and gain courage from her strong and faithful hound. They were my solace, the only way I could be at peace with myself. But they took it from me, my fellows who committed those horrible deeds, and those who reviled me as one of them. They took it away. You're strong, aren't you? Grant me deliverance, I beg you. Judge me and show me the way. I just can't bear it anymore. What good is a god I can't see, who won't grant me a thimble of succor no matter how hard I play? You mustn't seek in men what you seek in gods. Strong as she is but a mortal, like you. She is made of flesh and blood, and possessed of her own will, nothing more, nothing less. It avails you not to raise others up while belittling yourself. You are your own person, with a path of your own to walk. Even should you be taken by despair, that you are here now makes you no different from this woman. So believe me when I say, all will be well. Keep your faith in Menfina, believe in her love and grace, and you will surely learn to love others as well as yourself. Please forgive me my unseemly outburst. I had been feeling lost, and all my anguish came spilling out. It was Menfina herself who brought you here, I'm certain of it, to encourage and guide me. Taking your words to heart, I'll try searching for a new path. Should you feel lost again, take to the road, see what's out there, learn how others live and think, and you are bound to find your way. Blessings be upon you on the road ahead, dear child. Did you say something? child will be fine, I'm certain of it. Your faith in us can harm as well as heal, but never forget that faith belongs to mankind and mankind alone. Look! Ah, unsolicited though it was, I don't regret saying those words to him. He needed to hear them. But come, Elita, this time it's your turn to extract the information. The instrument vibrates rapidly. Forgive me, Elita. I fear I've caused you trouble. I'm relieved to know that. You truly are strong, in both body and spirit both. Far be it from me to ask this of you, but please do not hold it against that child. We do not wish for our existence to bring grief to our children. Yet no matter which faith, we are who we are because of those who believe in us. My hound is no exception. He was born when men came to worship the objects their ancestors cast unto the heavens. We are not all-powerful. We can't grant all of mankind's wishes. Nonetheless, we always hear you. No hope is too small, no prayer too faint. I just wanted to make that clear, lest you forget, we love mankind dearly. Suffice it to say, we love you too, Elita. Love mankind and love Elita. Elita is not of mankind. Among us 12, Menfina is the most approachable to mortal kind. It is one of her positive traits. Look! Something appears to weigh upon Derek's mind. With this, we have completed our task, and may return to Omphalos. Yet I cannot help but think about Cryo. Graha seemed to be worried about her, did he not? 'Twas as if something weighed on her mind. Though she is in the company of deities, I find myself worrying too. You could ask her directly. Yes, I suppose so. If there are no objections, let us seek out Cryo. She has headed to the Twelveswood with Nofika and Bergerot, yes? They are presently too far away for us to sense, but we should be able to locate them once in the forest. I see. In that case, let us make for Gridania. For all his preference in solitude, Derek certainly seems concerned for the welfare of others. How very intriguing. As I understand it, mortals hold that Novika and I are at odds. Like other details about us, you are free to believe what you wish. So, here we are in Gridania. Can you sense Novika and Bergerot? I do, but something is strange. Indeed, they appear to be in different places. Novika is nearer the two and is quite close by. I shall go and find her. Wait, you mustn't go off on your own. Ah, confound it. Oh, after her, Elita. Oh, have you already finished visiting your stones? Both Novika and Heloni are very good to me. It is our way to look out for one another. Ook. I'd thank you not to do that again. There she is. Well now, I wasn't expecting to see you all here. Is aught the matter? You're supposed to be with Cryo and Bergerot. Where are they? Oh, we became separated while I was distracted listening to the elementals. The beings are the voice of those who call the wood home. As I'm the patron of this land, they could not help but report to me. You gods can sense each other. Even should you become separated, shouldn't it be a simple matter to find them again? Indeed, 'twould seem you are keeping something from us, Novika. Oh, Heloni, there is simply no fooling you. Very well, I shall confess all. The childlike Cryo wanted to visit our stones alone, you see, to complete her task without us watching over her. We merely respected that wish. With her abilities, I do not believe she is in any danger, but the warrior that he is, Bergerot decided to follow after her discreetly. If this is her wish, then indeed we must abide by it. As for Bergerot, yes, I sense him in the place men call the South Shroud. One of the stones is situated there, I believe, near Camp Tranquil. Let us search that area for Bergerot. If we find him, we should find Cryo as well. You search the broken power but find no god disguised as an adorable critter. You scour the undergrowth but see no signs of bird rot. It must have simply been the wind.
What brings you all here?
We understand you're being following Cryle. Where is she?
Having acquired information from my stone, she now makes for ethics. I keep my distance to avoid being seen, and was about to continue on when you appeared.
I think Stone is her last destination, is it not? Let us all go to meet her there.
If everyone so wishes, then very well. To hasten our passage, I shall call upon Master Ralgar's servants to bear the mortals.
It seems we have used a few talks. Let's see if we can spot Cryle from above. I will bring our companions, so you needn't worry about them. Are you ready, Elita? Go, my feathered friend. Fly like the wind. I must thank you, Elita. Talking to you helped me find the resolve to seek out Cryle. No signs of her here. Let us continue to Althic's Stone. There she is already. She certainly wasted no time. Well now, did you come all this way just to check on me? I've been on edge, worrying that I might stumble into Odin, so you gave me a bit of a fright. Nofika tells us that you wish to travel alone. What prompted you to send the gods away? It's difficult to explain. I suppose I wanted to seek answers in my own way. As the gods told us, if we wish to know the truth, we must discover it for ourselves. In spite of this, they've seen fit not only to send us on the right path, but accompany us besides. This bespeaks the faith they have in man's spirit of inquiry, and it gives me heart. After all, it is the self-same spirit that defines the students of Baldesion. Like everyone, I want to uncover the truth of the 12, to know their aspirations and understand them. And having seen a dear friend embark on countless adventures, I've developed a desire to see and experience the world for myself. There are dangers out there, of course, but I wanted to prove that I could handle them and perform my task. I see. Indeed, as much as we can learn from others, there's no substitute for seeing with one's own eyes. And in yours I see the gleam of yearning for exploration and discovery. It reveals to me the love you bear for a star, and it makes me glad. What's all this all of a sudden? It's embarrassing when you say such things with a straight face. Right then. I've yet to acquire the information here, so I'll tend to it at once. Perhaps you'd like to wait for me at Quarry Mill. Look. Nofika and Berger are also kind, are they not? In this land, those voices raised in praise for Nofika are especially strong. Let's wait for Krell here. Nofika and Berger are with her, so she will be fine. First the man at Memphina's mark, and now Kryle. In the course of travelling with you and yours, it seems I inevitably end up encroaching upon others' lives. Ook! Aye, yours as well. Though nothing binds you to me, you've followed me ever since I tended your wounds. You're free to go anywhere, you know. A person's life belongs to that person alone. Others can't be expected to assume responsibility for it, and thus it is wrong for it to interfere. Alas, once I've glimpsed into someone's heart, I can't avert my gaze truly. It truly is difficult to be amidst people. Look, look! Novak and Burger are so kind, are they not? In this land, those voices raised in praise for Novika are especially strong. Where is Novika and Burger? The secret of the 12. Derek casts a languid gaze to and fro. It doesn't take too long to extract the information. Krell should be here any moment now. Apologies for the wait. With that, I've obtained information from all my stones. You've taken care of yours already, yes? Thank you for worrying about me. Well, it's good to know that I can handle myself. I'm heartened to be doing this with all of you. I owe you my thanks as well, Burger and Novika, for accepting my request with good grace.
Think not of it. You did well to see your task through, little one.
Indeed. Come, come, let us all return to the Unthalas. You took your time, Elita. Did something happen? Ah, so you rendezvous with Cryo. How was your experience with the gods, if I may ask? Not only did you help a disillusioned man find his way, you looked in on Cryo besides? Thank you, Elita. And you as well, Derek. I fear I overstepped my bounds, but what's done is done. We shall return to our sanctums. You have our gratitude for the delightful time. By holding your instruments out to the monument, you were able to augment the missing information. Be well, dear children. Shall we then? Amazing! What was impossible to decipher is now crystal clear. Without further ado, I shall read out the epigraph. As beings who endure by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, thus do we stray from our purpose. He who is named Bergerath shall preside over construction, his duty to fortify the works of men, and encourage them to build. He who is named Ralgar shall preside over destruction, his duty to galvanize the star's beating heart, to facilitate mankind's regeneration. She who is named Azemia shall preside over the sun, her duty to nurture its life-giving light, and illuminate the truth for all to see. He who is named Naltzal shall preside over the subterrane, his duty to make gleam the riches hidden in the darkest depths, and in men themselves. She who is named Novica shall preside over fertility, her duty to fill the land with life, and prepare a path of peace and plenty. He who is named Athic shall preside over space and time, his duty to endow the star with material vigour, that mankind's march may never cease. She who is named Halone shall preside over the glaciers, her duty to hold the melting ice at bay, and imbue men with constancy and tranquillity. She who is named Memphina shall preside over the moon, her duty to perpetuate the turning of night and day, and foster love in hearts of all. He who is named Thalic shall preside over the rivers, his duty to quench the thirst of men, and water their minds with wisdom. She who is named Nymea shall preside over the stars, her duty to preserve the celestial fabric of the seasons, and weave the threads of men's lives. She who is named Lymian shall preside over the seas, her duty to administer the tides, and inspire men to come together as one, and seek new horizons. He who is named Ocean shall preside over the mountains, his duty to sustain the breath of the firmament, and in wandering share in men's solitude. He who is unnamed shall watch unflinching, his duty to stand guard over his charge, always and unto the end. There the epigraph concludes. We've been given quite a lot to ponder. Ook. Our yokes, lest we stray. Writings about the gods, written by the gods themselves. This is utterly unprecedented. Curiouser and curiouser. Hopes and prayers influencing their nature. Have you any thoughts on the contents of the epigraph, Elita? The prayers of her faithful made Halone more imposing. You mean to say that prayers have changed the 12 into their present forms? That is rather hard to believe. Given what we know of Dynamis, I believe it is entirely possible. In the presence of that energy, hopes and prayers have more tangible results than one might expect. Its power may be curbed upon our star, but over thousands of years of worship, it could have influenced the gods in various ways. Ways such that Elita just described, for one. Others that come to mind are Helone's shield and spear, which reflect her status as a goddess of war, and Namina's spinning wheel, which is an apt apparatus for a goddess of fate. Thus did they create this monument, this yoke, that they might never lose sight of their duty, no matter how much they change. I'm inclined to agree with Raha. The gods wrote that they endure by the will of the star. Who that refers to, we all know too well. Heidelin. By sundering reality, she must have known that she would shake the foundation of existence. Anticipating the potential chaos, I suspect she charged her collaborators with maintaining stability. If this is true, then might not the 13th unnamed be the Watcher on the Moon? The pieces certainly fall into place. I wonder if he'd be willing to share what he knows. As it stands, we've yet to encounter 3 gods. There's no telling what may happen once we've fought them all, I believe we should try to uncover as much of the truth we can, the better to know how to proceed. To that end, ere we seek out the Watcher, Raha and I shall return to Charlene to compile our findings, the data from the analyzer not least of all. To think that the investigation might lead us to the moon, I eagerly look forward to the next stage of our fieldwork. Elita, like as not, yet more grueling encounters with the gods await. Use a rest stop and gather your strength. Not long now ere we arrive at the truth. For the longest time I've journeyed alone, not involving myself in the affairs of others. But I've enjoyed our time together. You've undertaken the investigation with all earnestness, and it has been a pleasure to be part of it. When I imagine the moment we must part ways, I can't help but be saddened, and it surprises me that I feel that way. Forgive me, I didn't mean to wax sentimental. If you'll excuse me, I shall head outside for some fresh air. There he goes again, Elita. Do you suppose you could follow after him? I can't quite say why, but I feel as though he'll suddenly vanish one day, never to return. can't help but wonder why Derek came to us for help. As an explorer, didn't he want to keep the glory of discovery for himself? I, for one, would have gone over the Phantom Realm with a fine-tooth comb before thinking to tell a single soul. I think Derek is a manifestation of Ocean, and the Opiopo is the one that created that manifestation. Oh. Hi, Heloni. I'm in Vina. All the little ones, it's the gods. They're all here. Oh, did you, Elita? What is it? Snow Game's worried that I'll suddenly vanish, you say? Well, as the saying goes, all things must come to an end, whether we will it or no. When our work is finished, we must go our separate ways. Doing so will sadden me, as you know. Yet that sadness is part of the joy I have derived from our companionship. So I'll accept it when the time comes, and strive with you to the last. Look! As you know, my friend, I would rather you live your own life, but having helped you, I won't send you away against your will. Well, you're a busy woman, so I won't keep you. As before, rest assured, I will share with you any tidings I receive from Cryo. Take care, my friend, and see you again in due course. Oh, come now, you really needn't worry about me. I meant it when I said I would strive to with you to the last. So go on, tend to your own duties, and let us meet again when the investigation resumes. Oh, little monkey talk to this time. Right. So there ends this current storyline of the Algaea Euphrodine. Right, take care, my beloved darlings. Love you all. Bye for now.